What is up, everyone? Good morning. Today is Monday, June 14th, 2021, and we got a lot of stuff to cover this morning. We're going to start off by covering a couple things with AMC, the stock market, and something with STEM Inc. After that, we're going to go over something with crypto, Elon Musk, a couple of other stories there. The market's up pretty significantly in crypto. And at the end, we are going to get into the market open. So that's what our normal schedule is going to be. We're going to go over a couple of different stories. Then right as it gets to 9:30, we're going to go over what is going on in the market. So hope you guys are having a great morning. If you're new here, make sure to let me know what time is it near you guys right now. Are you on the East Coast, West Coast? Are you in Europe, Australia, New Zealand? Where are you guys at? But anyway, so let's just get right into it. We're going to start off with AMC. So this morning, AMC stock price is actually doing pretty well this morning. It's up 5.85% pre-market, and let's edit that. Pre-market's up 5.85%, and we had a lot of good news come out with AMC and really short sellers. So over the weekend, short interest actually increased. It was at about 21%, 20 to 21% on Thursday last week. Then after market, it actually went up. So short volume ratio is now at 23%. It's increased, which is a good sign. We like to see that. We like to see the short interest, short volume ratio increase. It means the short squeeze has not yet taken place. Everyone who's saying the short squeeze has already happened, nothing's going to happen anymore. That's not true. We're seeing the short volume ratio actually increase, which is a good sign. In addition to this, a lot of the hedge funds got wrecked. They're getting wrecked. Killed, and they got killed back in January, and they're getting killed again in May. So U.S. hedge funds, Melvin Capital and Light Street Capital, actually both lost more than 50. Melvin Capital lost 50% in January over GameStop. We all remember that big story that happened with Melvin Capital. They lost another 4% last month because of positions in AMC and GameStop and everything we saw with the gamma squeeze taking place. In addition to them, though, we also saw not only Melvin Capital and Light Street Capital, but we also saw Mudger Capital lose 10% in just a couple of days. So there was a story about last week where Mudger Capital had actually bought shares for $230.5 million of AMC. They bought those, I believe it was around $27, $26 per share. They sold it immediately at $35, $36 a share of AMC. So obviously they missed out. They made a quick profit there, but a lot of people weren't happy with what was going on with Mudger Capital. What would happen with them is that they bought shares, sold them off for a quick profit, but at the same time they also were losing a lot of money, because their losses were driven by call options sold by the firm founder, Jason Mudrick. So they were playing both sides of it. Essentially, they were shorting it, but also buying shares through debt financing with AMC. So they were on both sides of it, but either way, they lost 10% in just a couple of days, which is a lot of money. And hedge funds are just getting killed again. In June, they got killed in May. This whole year has not been going too great for them. They said since the beginning of May, hedge funds have lost over $6 billion. Back in January, they lost $5 billion. So in total, hedge funds have lost over $10 billion this year, continue to get killed, continue to just not do well at all. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I see DTH Aesthetics, Australia, James Byron, 2 p.m., Jersey Channel Islands, India. Good morning, everyone. Next story is with STEM Inc. So I don't know if you guys have seen, but STEM Inc. actually is one of our favorite stocks on the channel, one stock that I talk about quite a bit. And what happened is that their stock has been doing extremely well recently. The stock price has gone from $16 a share all the way up over $32 a share in the last 30 days. Last 30 days, the stock has doubled. And it's had a bit of a wild ride lately. But they came over and just announced a major agreement with Altus Power America in Massachusetts. And this is a very, very big deal, because what's going on right now is that in this agreement, they said that they're going to provide smart energy storage services to Altus Power America, a market-leading electrification company that develops, owns, and operates renewable energy assets in Massachusetts and throughout the United States. This is an important market for STEM Inc. because they entered Massachusetts, started doing business there back in 2017. Since 2017, since they first announced their first agreement with any company in 2017, they have now deployed an aggregate of more than 180 megawatt hours of storage capacity, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually 20% of all non-residential energy storage capacity for Massachusetts smart energy. And this is really important. This shows how much of an advantage STEM Inc. has. Right now, their advantage is so clear. They own a majority of the California market. In Massachusetts, they own about 20% of the entire market there. They are the clear leader by far. Most markets right now, they own over 20, 30, 40%. They are the dominant, clear winner in the energy storage and storage capacity space. Obviously, Tesla's in this industry as well, but STEM Inc., they have their Athena AI smart technology, which essentially tells the system, when's the best time to use different energy sources. So it says, like, this is the best time to use battery energy, and this is the best time to use solar energy. This is the best time to use grid energy, and it makes the system more efficient and maximizes revenue for these companies by decreasing energy costs. So there's a lot to like right now about STEM Inc. I'm still very bullish on the stock. Their Q1 earnings for this year did extremely, extremely well. They did very, very well. So they beat earnings expectations. They 4x revenue from last year. All these reasons, dominant player in multiple markets across the U.S. They are doing extremely well. So I really like the stock. Still very bullish on it. I just want to let you guys know about this agreement. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's an important agreement, or you don't really think it matters? Hey, Mason. Good morning, Shane. Pierce, Lori, make sure you guys keep your chat out, because I just want to make this more like a conversation rather than just me talking. So any topic I bring up on the screen, let me know what you guys think of it, because I'd like to see what you guys think of it, because I just don't want to be talking the whole time. I'd rather just have a conversation with you guys. Yeah. Okay, so now let's get into crypto. We still have about 21 minutes till the market opens, and if you guys didn't see, our schedule today was stock market, crypto market open. So let's get on to crypto. Right now, the crypto market is doing extremely well this morning. Crypto up 10.14% over the last 24 hours, really mainly driven by Bitcoin. And there was a lot of news that came out with Bitcoin. Two stories in particular. The first one is that Bitcoin got its first makeover in 4 years, major upgrade that's going to take place in November of 2021. This is the first upgrade that's taken place for Bitcoin since back in 2017. So this is really important. First update in 4 years, and the upgrade is called Taproot. And essentially, it will unlock potential for smart contracts, increased transaction privacy and efficiency, and it's a key feature of its blockchain technology is the smart contracts, which will eliminate the middleman for a lot of these complex transactions. So this is very important. Right now, we're seeing that a lot of people have been concerned about Bitcoin, energy consumption, things like that. We haven't seen any major upgrades take place for Bitcoin in a while, but now this is the first time we are seeing a major upgrade taking place. And it's important because back in 2017, there was a lot of controversy around the upgrade that took place. Many people didn't agree with it, but this one, which is called Taproot, has a lot of support behind it. It has majority support, and really 99% of the people of the miners voted yes for this. The way it works is that when an upgrade is going to take place, essentially what has to happen is, for this one, at least 90% of the blocks mined in any of the designated 2-week difficulty periods had to signal support for the upgrade. So what that meant is that essentially miners had to include a little piece of code encoded information that indicates that whoever mined that block supports or doesn't support this upgrade. And really what we're seeing is that about 99% of the miners actually support this upgrade. It's very exciting, and it'll help introduce smart contracts, at least the potential for smart contracts down the road. People are saying Bitcoin to 40K, 42K. Yeah, very bullish on Bitcoin right now. Looks like it is going to break that $40,000 resistance that we've been hitting for a while now. Because right now it just broke 40,000. It's at 40,200. We have not seen it been able to break 40,000 in a while. We have definitely not been able to see that. And the other thing with crypto that's driving the market up this morning is with Elon Musk. So Elon Musk just announced that Tesla will accept Bitcoin as crypto miners use more clean energy. Back in May, early May, he had said that, you know what, we are not going to accept Bitcoin anymore. He said that they suspended any Bitcoin purchases because it's not sustainable. Energy consumption's too high. And the key thing is, though, a lot of people are overreacting to this news that Elon Musk will be accepting Bitcoin again at Tesla, because they had said Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and they intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. So he had always said that they would come back to Bitcoin, but a lot of people just seemed to think that they were going to look towards Dogecoin, they were going to look towards, maybe Cardano, they were going to look to something more energy efficient and forget about Bitcoin. But they had never said that. They had never said that at all, and they said they were always coming back, but his tweet helped just give the market a push in the right direction. It wasn't the only reason why the market was up and why we are seeing this bit of a bull run and seeing a bit of a breakout. But because a lot of that had to do with that upgrade for Bitcoin, like we had mentioned, but it was a big deal, and it did help accelerate it even more. Everyone watches what Elon Musk says. And so then he came out on Sunday, June 13th, 2021, and said essentially, look, people were criticizing him for market manipulation, saying that, he's doing it for his own gain and all this stuff. But he had said, no, look, this is inaccurate. We sold only 10% of our holdings to confirm Bitcoin could be liquidated easily without moving the market. And he said when there's confirmation of reasonable, about 50% clean energy usage for miners, then they will resume and allow Bitcoin transactions. He said this on June 13th, 2021. So he had said this after the market was already moving upwards, but essentially people were just criticizing him, saying that he was manipulating the market, that he was every time he tweets, it was manipulating it. And this doesn't really help, because he tweets that they're going to use Bitcoin, the market goes up again. But he wanted to show that, look, we didn't do it for personal gain, because we only sold 10% of our Bitcoin. If they were trying to really manipulate the market, they would have dumped, what his reasoning was is that they should have just dumped all their Bitcoin and bought it back. But he said that wasn't what they did. They sold off a very small portion of their holdings just to confirm that it could be liquidated easily. So even though every time he tweets, the market is moving up and down, and it seems like it's market manipulation, he says it's not. And that's inaccurate, because they're not selling all of their Bitcoin, buying back in. That's not what they're doing. They're not trying to profit off of these fluctuations. He tweets, but they still own Bitcoin. They still have held it for a while. So even if he tweets something, Bitcoin drops, he's like, they only sold off a very small portion of their position. So we'll see what happens, but it looks like Bitcoin is on the road to potentially see us reach all-time highs and reach, new highs later this year. I mean, a lot of the market is down over the last 7 days. Bitcoin is up significantly over the last 7 days, but we are seeing that now Bitcoin is over 40,000, which is a price that we have not seen in a couple of weeks, something that is actually a pretty good sign for crypto moving forward. Next up in crypto is actually Dogecoin, and a couple of things. Some good, some bad. The first thing is that the SEC, the Thai SEC, they said that they are banning meme coins, fan coins, and exchange tokens, as well as NFTs. So they said essentially that they were going to ban any cryptocurrencies that have no clear objective or substance, and they said that if there's no support with the price, depending on the trend in the social world, that they don't want those. I don't know what you guys think of that, but they didn't specifically say Dogecoin, but what is going on is that we would assume if they're talking about meme coins, they're talking about coins that don't have a clear objective, that's Dogecoin. Yes, Dogecoin's being integrated into a lot of different companies. Dallas Mavericks are accepting it, Houston Rockets are accepting it, SpaceX has accepted it, and a lot of other companies are at least in talks of accepting Dogecoin. But the Thai SEC says that they're banning it because it has no real use. It was created as a meme, and they don't want people to risk their money, and they don't want to have people losing their entire fortunes by investing in these meme coins and coins that have no actual substance behind them. That's what they said. They said they want to prevent regular subjects and traders from risking their funds through crypto investments. I don't know what to think about this. I think it's not the best thing. I don't think they should restrict who can buy, who can sell, and what you can sell. But that's what they're doing. We don't know the exact list of coins yet, but we would assume Dogecoin is on that list. I don't quite understand why they're doing NFTs, because NFTs is just like art. And while there is no project behind it, there is no clear objective behind it, it's just art. People buy paintings. And even if someone thinks they're worth nothing, other people might think they're worth something else. So interesting to see that they did do this, because NFTs, in my mind, it makes no sense. If people want to buy a piece of art that's digital, let them buy a piece of art that's digital. Who cares if you think it's worthless? If someone else thinks it's worth something, let them buy it. Same with the meme coins. It's like, if people think they're worth something and they think it can be used long term, give them at least a chance to invest in it. That's what I think. Even if the government or other people high up think it's useless, give people the chance. I mean, we saw that Vitalik Buterin had made $20 million by investing in Dogecoin, and if people had prevented him from doing that, you wouldn't be able to make that sort of profit. So yes, people who are making some of the biggest profits in crypto are people who are betting on the smaller coins. While they are risky, and you could easily lose all of your money by investing in a meme coin, by investing in NFTs. A lot of NFTs will probably be worthless. But in my opinion, you should just give people the chance to invest in what they want, put their money where they want, not really restrict it. But we'll see what happens. They said that, they will be banning these meme coins, meme tokens. And surprisingly, though, didn't have any bad impact on Dogecoin. We're seeing Dogecoin up 5.43% over the last 24 hours. It's been sitting right around that 30 and 40 cents per coin range for a while now, a couple of weeks. Like, if we look at the chart, over the last, let's say, month, for about 2 weeks, ever since mid to end May, we've been sitting between 30 and 35 cents. We broke above 40 a couple times, but really we've just been sitting between 30, 35 cents per coin for a while now. And this is good news. Like, even though we had some bad news from the Thai SEC, even though Elon Musk came out and said that they're going to be using Bitcoin, all those things you would have thought would have had negative impacts on Dogecoin, but really what it shows is that Dogecoin's community is really strong. We're not going anywhere, and even if there's not great news that comes out, people are still very bullish on Dogecoin. They want it to succeed, and that's a good sign for people in the Dogecoin community, because when Elon Musk came out and said that Tesla was going to be, accepting Bitcoin, everyone had thought for a while that when Tesla had said that they would no longer accept Bitcoin, they were going to look for more energy efficient coins. They were going to look towards Dogecoin. They were going to look towards Cardano. That doesn't mean they won't, but now that he's saying, they will use Bitcoin, it's a good sign that we're seeing Dogecoin just continue to hold strong, continue to hold its price, even though we're not seeing great news come out. It's not like bad news, but not the best of news with the Thai SEC, not the best of news with Tesla accepting Bitcoin if you're a Dogecoin fan, but it's like people realize that just because Tesla accepts Bitcoin doesn't mean they can't accept Dogecoin. Just because the Thai SEC, made that decision for meme coins doesn't mean it can't change. And, Dogecoin is making major moves elsewhere. So I thought that was pretty, not terrible at all. I see you guys' comments. If you are new here, please be sure to like the stream. What about Sheeb? Yeah, it says that they are, banning all meme coins. They didn't give us a list, but I'm looking at your guys' comments. It appears that they have banned all meme coins from being bought and sold. And remember, it's not like huge. It's not a huge amount of money. It's just a Thai SEC. It's not like it's a major. It's not like the U.S. is banning Dogecoin. Definitely not nearly as big of a country. So nothing too crazy to worry about, but just something to keep in mind. Yeah, and if you guys are new here, I want to make this more of like a conversation rather than me just talking about what's going on. So let me know anything you guys see on the screen, anything you guys want to talk about, topics we could talk about. I just have a couple of set topics that I do want to go over before the market opens, which is in 8 minutes. Definitely in 8 minutes. So we got one more topic. Last topic I do want to go over is actually with Cardano, one of our favorite altcoins out there. Cardano is currently ranked number 5 in terms of all coins. It has a $48 billion market cap. Just ahead of Dogecoin, just behind Binance Coin. And the big thing that came out with Cardano the other day is that Cardano has can officially run smart contracts according to a development update. Pretty exciting because right now what I like about Cardano is it's more energy efficient than Ethereum. It can run NFTs, and now it has smart contracts. Yes, it's not fully rolled out yet, but what they said according to the update is that apparently we could create a very simple smart contract, already pass it to the ledger, and they could already have their first smart contract written on the network. They said that this comes in the middle of the Alonzo blue phase. There's 3 phases for Cardano. The first is blue, the second's white. So there are 3 phases in total. They're in the first phase currently. They said that they should have phase 2 beginning in July. As long as they can submit, validate, and execute on the chain, then they'll be ready to go for phase 2 in the process in July. The whole entire process can take about 90 days. So we'll see. Hopefully everything stays on track. But right now the good news is they already have these smart contracts that they are talking about, and they said that they can do basic smart contracts, sort of like for coding. If you've ever taken a coding class or something like that, like back in high school, I took a coding class, and your first thing that you would ever do is you would say hello world. And they're saying that's the equivalent of what they could do right now with the Alonzo upgrade and smart contracts. So that is exciting. Other thing with Cardano is that I've been reading a lot of articles saying how whales are continuing to buy Bitcoin. Some of them are moving into Ethereum, but many people are not buying, of the big players are not buying Cardano, are not looking into some of these smaller altcoins. So now is the time to buy them. Like, it's interesting to look at these articles because I agree with a lot of what they have to say. Right now, we're seeing a lot of money flow into Ethereum from institutions because of Ethereum ETFs, Ethereum ETPs, exchange traded products. We're seeing more money come into Ethereum, but still, we're not seeing the money go into a lot of these smaller altcoins yet. Like Cardano's not small; it's in the top 10, in the top 5. But we are seeing that institutions are not looking towards these smaller altcoins just yet. Given time, we're going to see them put money into them. But at the moment, we are not. So it's like saying, let's get into Ethereum 12 months ago before institutions started putting money in. That's what Cardano, in my mind, looks like. Because once we see, let's say, Tesla say, oh, we're going to accept Cardano, oh, we're going to accept Dogecoin, or oh, we're going to accept some other smaller altcoin, maybe Solana, who knows? Once they announce that they're going to accept some other more energy efficient coin, and we see other companies do that, well, then maybe we're going to see institutions start getting involved in those coins as well. Because right now, really, institutions are in Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's it. So getting into Cardano now, especially with all the potential they have for smart contracts, NFTs, DeFi applications. I think it's like getting in on the ground floor, getting in very early before institutions get in. So yeah, Cardano is one of my favorite coins out there. I think it has massive potential. I think it can overtake Ethereum long term. We'll just have to wait and see how many people actually use the platform, how the development process continues to go, and how the rollout of these smart contracts go. But right now, guys, we got 4 minutes until the market opens. Let's take a look at this. Market opens in 4 minutes. AMC is up 6.8%, and the good news is AMC and GameStop, BlackBerry, Workhorse, all of these are in the green. If you guys are new here, make sure to like the stream. Check out, just rewind the stream. We covered AMC, STEM Inc. We covered crypto, Elon Musk, Bitcoin. So we covered all of those in line. That's going to be our schedule every morning. We're going to cover about 5 or 6 stories, and then we're going to get into the market open. So that's what we did today. So make sure you always join us at 9 so you can get all of those other stories. Like Katrina, we did talk about AMC. Well, we're going to go over it again. But if you guys do want to see the topics as we're going along, make sure to come join us every morning at 9. We'll cover stock market, crypto, some tech stories, and then we'll get into the market open. So 3 minutes until the market opens. 6%. AMC is up. Like we said, AMC short interest is continuing to rise, which is a good sign. That means that institutions have not shorted AMC. They have not covered their positions yet for AMC, that we're still seeing them bet against AMC, even though they lost $5 billion or $6 billion in May alone. Hedge funds lost $5 billion in January, another $6 billion in May. They're getting killed. They're getting killed. Nothing new on Internet Computer, but I will look into it, see if I find anything new on it. I haven't checked it out in a couple of days. Take a look. Volume today is actually pretty decent, better than it was on Friday. Friday, when the market opened, it was sitting at 2 million. Now we're seeing it at close to 4 million. We are seeing bigger movements though today. All across the board for meme stocks, we are seeing them in the green. Workhorse, GameStop, BlackBerry, Wish is even up. Clover Health is down, but most of these are in the green. Let's take a look. Let's look at your guys' comments. Yeah, and I do want to make this more of a conversation. I don't just want to be talking the whole time. So if you guys see anything you want to talk about, have an opinion on, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say. People are saying Dogecoin back to 40 cents. Very possible, because what we're seeing is the entire market is up. So Doge, Cardano, Ethereum, everything is coming up because of what's going on with Bitcoin right now. The news with the Bitcoin upgrade and the news with Elon Musk and Bitcoin. So the entire market, when we see Bitcoin go up, the market follows. Good morning, Billy, Akash, Mand, what is up? Lori, good morning, good morning, good morning. Dustin Cook, what is up? Coinbase glitch today? I did not hear about that, actually. I did not hear about that, actually. Market opens in 10 seconds. We'll see if we see a big move up with AMC. AMC is what we have on the screen right now. It is trading right now at $52 per share. Market just opened. Market opened. We're at $51.82. Still up 4.9%, even though we're trending downwards right as the market opens. Like number 69 today, Stan. Crypto Wiz, BNB pricing. Can you explain cryptos are shorted? You agree? So yeah, what we spoke about earlier, because I know a lot of you guys are here for AMC. You want to hear what's going on. So AMC, actually, short interest is continuing to go up. We are at right now, I'm going to switch screens real quick. Short interest right now is 23%, higher than it has been over the last couple days. Good sign. Other thing is hedge funds are getting killed, but even though they're getting killed, they are continuing to short. Where's the articles? Like we went over these earlier. Melvin Capital, Light Street Capital, both lost billions of dollars. Suffered more losses in May. We saw also Mudrick Capital, the one that bought shares of AMC. They lost billions as well. Their entire fund was down 10% in just a matter of a couple days. A couple of days, which is the tab for this. What is up? Ruan, David, AMC to 75. So the all-time high for AMC was 72. It could be possible for us to get closer to all-time highs. I don't think we would reach them today. I see all your comments about KSM and BNB. I do not know much about KSM at all. And BNB, I don't really talk about buying prices. I look at how the stock is doing long-term, what I think about it. And like for those two, like for example, even AMC, I don't like giving price targets because for AMC, it's all going to depend on what happens with the short interest today. Like the price target I would say I'm pretty confident on is stemming. I think stemming can reach $100 per share within the next 2 years. Look at XRP, BSE on Coinbase. I bought them low. SafeMoon, Doge is rising. Yeah. So guys, the entire crypto market this morning is up significantly because of what is going on with Elon Musk and the upgrade for Bitcoin. First upgrade since 2017. That's why crypto is up today. And then Elon Musk saying that Tesla is going to accept Bitcoin again. That was just another piece of good news on top of everything. Am I part of WSB? No, I'm not. I don't even watch other finance YouTube videos. I really just, stick to doing my own research, doing my own due diligence on what is going on. Not really part of Wall Street Bets. I don't really watch too many finance videos on YouTube. I'd more just like read a bunch of articles. We are seeing AMC push upwards. We are getting close to breaking that $55 per share range. Let's change the chart. We'll go to 10 minutes. Let's see. Okay. Here's a little bit of history that we can look at. Is there any sort of resistance close to us? Not really. It does look like we have a support at around $42 per share, so that's good. We're nowhere near that right now. Today's definitely in the green. We are seeing AMC short interest increase. We're seeing hedge funds continue to get killed. May, they lost $6 billion. January, they lost $5 billion. They're just getting destroyed. So, people are saying buy AMC, sell AMC. What should you do? Thank you, Green Grass Acres. Thank you. People are saying AMC. Okay, like the way I see AMC is I don't like having all of my money in one stock or one crypto. It doesn't matter. Like I'm very bullish on stemming. I don't have all my money in it. So it's like if you've made a lot of money, let's say life-changing amounts of money from AMC, I would say, like I've done this, take some profits off the table. It can't hurt. You don't have to sell everything. You don't have to, if you want to be a part of it and you believe it can go higher, which I think it definitely can. I think it could reach $100 per share. But you got to remember, these are like really risky. And for me personally, I don't want to lose 30% in a matter of 24 hours. Like, yes, I think it could easily reach $100 per share. I think GameStop can continue to climb, especially with shorts continuing to bet against these stocks. They're continuing to bet against them. But for me, I just prefer to play everything a little safer, be more diversified with all of my investments. Morning fam, keep up with your hard work, bro. Doge to the moon, Swaz. Doge. Yeah, so we went over Doge a little earlier. The big announcements with Doge were that the Thai SEC banned meme tokens, including Doge. And also Elon Musk came out earlier and said that Tesla would be accepting Bitcoin. A lot of people thought that it would be negative for Dogecoin because they thought he was going to like replace Bitcoin with Dogecoin. He was going to let Tesla accept Dogecoin rather than Bitcoin. But nothing bad happened. The reason why Dogecoin is up today, no major announcements have come out. The main reason we're seeing Dogecoin up is because Bitcoin is up. Bitcoin crossed 40,000, which is an important milestone that we did pass. Like Bitcoin passing 40,000 is really important. It's saying, you know what, we are in a great position to see another bull market in crypto, see a bull market round 2. We are in a great position. But yeah, AMC, all the meme stocks are in the green this morning, except like GameStop, which is pretty level. BlackBerry's up 2.4%. Workhorse up 2.8%. Can I check ADA? Yeah, we'll check ADA. ADA I know is pretty stable this morning. It hasn't had any major movements. We'll just look right here. Cardano last 7 days. Let's look at like Cardano. Ever since we had ever since we saw the bit of a market crash, Cardano went down to as low as $1 per coin. But the thing is on Cardano this morning that I've been looking at, that I've been keeping an eye out on, are smart contracts and the Alonzo upgrade. And the other thing with Cardano is what is going on with institutions. Institutions aren't putting so much money into smaller altcoins. Like Cardano is the number 3-1 in terms of institutions putting money into them, but institutions are overlooking Cardano. They're overlooking all of the other altcoins. So once we start to see them actually put money in, that's when we'll see these prices really start to increase. Matic, yes, that's one of my favorites. Like Polygon. Polygon is definitely one of my favorite cryptos. We'll pull up Coinbase so we can look at a couple of those. Coinbase. Let's just look at prices. Here we go. Okay. Let's take a look at Polygon. Here we go. Polygon we spoke about on this channel. I told you guys how I bought more of it when it went down to 82 cents per coin. It's in our Patreon group. If you are part of that, we did put out a notification when it dropped down to 70, 80 cents. I bought more of it. That was a couple weeks ago. But ever since then, Polygon has been one of the best cryptos in terms of holding up for when the market was crashing, when the market was consolidating. Polygon was continuing to go up. If you guys are new here, we go live every morning at 9 a.m. We covered a bunch of stories at the beginning of the stream. So if you didn't catch those, make sure to go back. Every morning, we're going to start off covering 5 or 6 stories. We talked about AMC, then we talked about STEM Inc. So we talked about stock market first. After that, we covered crypto. We went over Bitcoin, why were the markets up. We went over what Elon Musk said, and we went over the upgrade that's going to be taking place called Taproot in November later this year. After that, we went over Dogecoin and Cardano. So every morning we go live, we're going to talk about like 5 or 6 stories, and then as the market's opening, we're going to follow a couple of different stocks after the market opens. So that was what we did today. Thank you, Aisha and Marie, Nader. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. AMC, for those of you who are new, the big updates, the headlines for AMC is that short interest continuing to increase, hedges are losing billions of dollars, yet they're continuing to bet against AMC. And then Dogecoin, the news is the Thai SEC banned Dogecoin, banned meme coins, banned NFTs, and also with Dogecoin, the other thing that happened is that that Elon Musk said that they're going to be accepting Bitcoin. So people thought that could have negative impacts on Dogecoin. Other story with Dogecoin that was actually pretty interesting. I want to pull it up. I didn't have it planned for this morning, but we'll go over it. Something with Dogecoin, which was pretty interesting, is that I don't know if you guys saw if you didn't catch it in the live stream, if you didn't catch it on the Clips channel, but Dogecoin, the big announcement, one of the big announcements at least, let me go back for a second. The big announcement that happened the other day, if you guys didn't catch it, is that Dogecoin had an NFT, and the Doge dog, the Shiba Inu, the dog that's used for all of the Dogecoin memes, that dog was auctioned off as an NFT and it ended up selling for $4 million. It's not the most expensive NFT ever. The most expensive was from Beeple, which was $69 million, but still, this is the iconic Dogecoin dog, the dog that is used in all the Dogecoin memes. This was auctioned off as an NFT by the person who was the dog's owner, and essentially what it was actually a teacher. I believe it was a Japanese teacher, and it was her dog. We went over this the other day, but it was the person's dog, and that person auctioned off the picture of the dog, the original Dogecoin dog image, $4 million. It was actually pretty exciting. According to the editor-in-chief of the internet meme database known as Know Your Meme, they said they certified this picture beforehand. They spoke with the owner of it, the owner of the dog. They said they were happy to be part of the milestone, and if any meme deserved to be the new meme NFT record holder, it was going to be Doge. We spoke about this. We thought like how Dogecoin, the community is stronger than any community out there. So if we're saying that we're auctioning off that meme of the Dogecoin dog, the Shiba Inu, the original one, that's a major moment for the community. And we said I said, is it going to break a record? I wasn't sure if it was going to break Beeple's record, but we knew it was going to sell for a lot because people who have made millions in Doge, people who are in the crypto world, it's like buying NFTs do you think something's valuable? Do you think something's going to be valuable over time? And with NFTs, it's like the Dogecoin community is a very strong community in the crypto world, and it's not going away. So having a piece of that community and like one of the original things that built up the Dogecoin community is a pretty important thing. And that's why we saw it go for $4 million. It was the most expensive meme NFT ever sold. Wasn't surprising at all. It's not surprising. But it was pretty exciting though. Pretty exciting that we did see this. It's not like an authentic meme. Most of the times when you're selling memes, it's a little harder because they don't always know who the creator is, who the owner is. But for this one, they knew exactly who it was. They'd spoken to the owner. They knew it was the person's dog. So pretty exciting stuff. Let's go back to stock market. There we go. Yeah, someone says at 5 a.m. ADA tanked to 44 cents. That's probably just a glitch. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen with the stock market. Sometimes if you look after hours, there's sometimes like glitches in the system where you will see that not really, I don't think it dropped to 44 cents. I would assume that's a glitch with Coinbase. I mean, Coin Market Cap. Because all the other platforms that I've looked at, ADA, it did not drop. Let's look on Coinbase. Cardano. Yeah, like if we look here, if you look in the last 24 hours, it didn't drop anywhere at like 5 a.m. So it's probably just a glitch in Coin Market Cap system. Oh, also, if you guys don't already do this, if you have Coinbase and you have the app on your phone, make sure there's this thing on the phone. I would pull it up, but it's just called rewards on Coinbase. You just watch a couple of videos and you can get like $3, $5, $10 in different coins. Very easy to do. Make sure you do that. Like, they don't tell me, or I don't get paid for any of this, but it's just, you could probably make like $30, $40 just watching those videos and answering the questions. So if you don't already do that, I would say go ahead and do it. Like, I do it all the time whenever they have a new reward that comes out. So I usually do that. So I'd say, yeah, go make sure to do that. Other thing is if you guys don't already have Acorns Investing and you're new to investing, that is the investing app that I tell people who are beginners and don't want to have to pick the stocks they're buying and selling. So if you don't want to have to pick the stocks that you're buying and selling, just use Acorns. The way it works is it just rounds up your spare change and invest it automatically. Like, it's not the best investing app if you want to pick your stocks, buy crypto. Definitely not the best. But if you're a beginner, you want to like save some more money, invest it on the side, I'd say use Acorns. I used to talk about it a lot, but so I thought it would be good to bring that back up again. Oh, Fubo. Fubo's been making major moves lately. Fubo definitely has been making a lot of moves lately. Major partnerships have come out with Fubo TV. Other things that have come out is like stemming. But let's go over. I think there was a big announcement with Fubo TV the other day. Let me look. Fubo TV stock. Let's take a look. Pull this up. Seeking Alpha. Fubo TV. Let's look. Any big announcements recently? LG Smart TVs in the US launched Fubo TV. Okay, so that's pretty big. LG Smart TVs having Fubo TV on it. What another one? I know they had a major partnership recently. They had a couple partnerships in a row. I don't see them here though. But look, if you're looking at Fubo TV, look at all these analysts. bullish. The reason why like Fubo TV, in my opinion, is a great stock long term is because with Fubo TV, you're betting on sports betting being integrated into, let's say, TV, like small sporting events. Let's say someone shoots a free throw, someone scores a touchdown. What with Fubo TV and sports betting, what they're trying to do is say, okay, let's bet in real time what's going to happen, and you can do it directly through the Fubo TV app. So, for example, it's like with Fubo TV. Do you think in the future there's going to be a future where you can bet on specific events happening in a sports game, like making a field goal? Like you're going to say, I'll bet my friend $5 that, or like you'll just say, I'll bet $5 that they're going to make this field goal. You know, like something like that. That's what Fubo TV is doing, and I think this is a very smart thing that they're doing. I think it has a lot of potential long term. I actually really like it because I think in the future there will be a lot of betting on small micro sporting events, and Fubo TV has a platform with over 500,000 subscribers, paying subscribers for their platform, and what they're doing is they're integrating sports betting. So sports betting has become legal in more and more states. That's why a lot of people are bullish on it. It's like a Netflix combined with sports betting. It's like a live TV combined with sports betting. I really like it. The PDS biotechnology stock. I don't know of that, so I'll look into it. Yes, Gabriel, Bitcoin is over 40K. If you guys are new here, please be sure to like the stream. It does help out a lot. What do you think about AquaGoat, if you've heard about it? Never heard about it. Greengrass Acres. Michelle Gibson. I do that. I got some free coins from Coinbase. They pay to learn. Yes, they do. I'd say make sure to always do those. The Real Patrick K. Thank you. I can't bet online in NYC. Yeah, it is annoying they don't have it everywhere. Good morning, Rom. The news for you guys who are new here is AMC up this morning 7%. AMC short interest has increased. It's at 23%. Shorts are continuing to bet against it. Hedge funds got killed in May, lost $6 billion from AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond, all the meme stocks. And the other thing is with Dogecoin was banned by the Thai SEC, and Elon Musk has said that they officially will be accepting Bitcoin as soon as Bitcoin becomes a little bit more energy efficient. Yeah, a lot of stuff has been coming out with AMC for Day. Your name is the person whose name is Day on the chat. A lot of activity, basically. So Greengrass Acres, basically, you're saying Fubo is like a casino. Fubo is not like a live casino, but what they are trying to do is integrate. Right now, they're just trying to take like a sports book, a sports betting app, and combine it directly into watching TV. STEM Inc. What's the future of STEM Inc.? STEM Inc., what they are is they're an energy storage company, and what they do is they have an Athena. It's a technology, an AI software that makes it more efficient for companies like consuming energy. So if you think there's going to be, the way I see stemming is that if you think there's going to be renewable energy sources in the future, if you think people are going to use battery energy, if you think there's going to be people who use solar energy versus just using from the grid, well then stemming is a company that is at the leading, like the cutting edge of all of that. Because my opinion, I think there's going to be more renewable energy, more sustainable energy sources. The only way that you can have those is if there's a way to store it, which is stemming. They have energy storage, and also a way to distribute the energy. Stemming, provides solutions for storing energy and also distributing it. So in my opinion, if you think there's going to be more solar, battery, any sort of other energy source other than the grid, stemming is already a leader. They have the most market share, capture the most market share out of everyone so far. I haven't seen what's been going on with the biggest whale Dogecoin account. I'll look into that and I can talk about it later. The thing with Dogecoin is it is holding strong though. So I don't know what people are talking about right now, but Dogecoin has really just been between 30, 35 cents per coin over the last month or so. Like 4 weeks. Nothing will happen to Polygon with the ETH 2.0 release. Nothing bad should happen with Polygon. Because Polygon isn't competing with Ethereum. Polygon just is like an add-on, like it makes Ethereum better. So the way I always explain Polygon is think of it like Ethereum is the main highway. Polygon are the side roads. So it doesn't matter. Like even if you say Ethereum is going to get better, like the highway, like that analogy is going to get bigger, then you still are going to always have side roads, and you're still always going to, like, there still could always be traffic. There could still always be problems with Ethereum in terms of gas fees, in terms of, transactions per second if too many people are using it. So that's where Polygon comes into place. Yeah, we can make a video on NFTs. Let's see if we get this video to about 200 likes, guys. We're at 119. Let's see who will be the 200th like. Really helps me out a lot. What do you think about waves? Am I missing something? I don't know if I know what waves is. Doesn't come up on me. Yeah, so all meme coins, guys, are banned now. The Thai SEC banned meme coins. Let's take a look at GameStop, though. Let's take a look at GameStop this morning. So GameStop is down 3%. The short interest, let's take a look. Short interest for GameStop is Fintel. 23%. 23% for GameStop. 23% for AMC. So they're both pretty high. Pretty high. We saw the short interest actually increase for AMC, for GameStop, for a lot of these meme stocks from last week. Last week, AMC short interest dropped to 19%. Now it's back up to 23%. Same with GameStop. GameStop and AMC, both of them. What do we think? Take it back to AMC. AMC is up. The volume is actually pretty good today. 42 million, a little higher than it was on Friday. Yeah, Chris, they'll get there. They'll get there, Chris. We just need to I'll just keep posting videos. Eventually they will. Ever since I did the video on Elon Musk and Dogecoin, you guys know that they deleted all of my YouTube channels when I did that. So since then, not been the same, but as long as you guys like these videos, comment, then we get the videos out to more people with AMC, GameStop, Dogecoin, all of those other things. What was I going to look at? There was one thing. I'm trying to think. AMC. Okay, yeah. One thing I like to look at is, for example, Google Trends. I don't know, like most people don't talk about this, but in my mind, it's pretty important. So one thing I like to look at is, I'm pulling it up. Here we go. I like to look at Google Trends because then you could see how much people are actually talking about something on the internet, whether it's a stock, whether it's a crypto, it doesn't matter. Because a lot of the time what happens is when people are talking about it more, that's when you see the prices increase. That's when you see there's a lot of attention, like the reason why people are searching something more is like the prices increased a lot, they want to figure out about it, or people are looking to invest in it. So for example, right now with AMC, we see that it reached a 12-month high of how much people were searching it back in January. That's when people were searching AMC the most, but we're seeing it continue to spike. Let's look over the last 90 days. Okay, over the last 90 days, we're not near the high. The high was on June 3rd, which is when we saw it reach $72 per share. Someone says, how AMC linked with Doge? Nothing's connected with AMC and Dogecoin. There's no relationship between them. There's no relationship between them. I'm just talking about AMC, Dogecoin, crypto, and Elon Musk. But so this is a chart for AMC for what's the interest over time. So we are seeing that the interest has decreased over the last couple of days. The high was back on June 3rd. That's when we saw it reach an all-time high. So that means what that's showing me is that people aren't talking about AMC as much. People, like the general public, isn't searching for it on YouTube. They're not searching for it on Google. Like we can even narrow this down. This is like a web search, but we can look on YouTube. Okay, on YouTube, people still are searching AMC quite a bit. The most is on June 3rd, but if we're looking all across the internet, the most search done for AMC was back on June 3rd. So that shows me that, okay, look, on YouTube, the AMC community is continuing to search, but the general public who may have gotten invested back in 2 weeks ago when AMC reached a high are not looking at it as much anymore. Because we did see it reach a high back on June 3rd. Polygon will definitely increase, hit only after India regulates crypto. Polygon is a coin that long term, as long as Ethereum does well, Polygon's going to continue to do better as well. They're not like the same, but they definitely are connected. They definitely do have like a brother-sister relationship. Like if Ethereum does well, even if it gets better, it's not going to negatively impact Polygon. Polygon's going to do well no matter how good Ethereum is. It's just like an extra add-on, like an extra benefit for Ethereum. Polygon. Looking at your guys' comments, Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, I've seen a couple comments about that. That's been banned by the Thai SEC. I'm not invested in Shiba Inu. I'm not going to touch Shiba Inu. I typically don't like to put my money in very risky investments, or at least a lot of it. And Shiba Inu is complete speculation, everything. At least with Dogecoin, it is. Shiba Inu, I mean, at least with Dogecoin, it is getting use cases. SpaceX is using it. Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets, things like that. Someone says, what about ARK? Do you mean like ARK Invest, like ARKK, ARKW, the ones that, like Kathy Wood's ETFs? Are those the ones that you're talking about? Yeah, there is the ban. Here's the ban. Where is it? Which one? Let me pull that up. Crypto ban. Here we go. So this is what's going on with crypto, the Thai SEC. Banned meme coins, fan tokens, and NFTs from trading on crypto exchanges. They announced on Friday that they were banning, they didn't say specifically Dogecoin, their wording was coins that have no clear objective or substance or underlying and whose price running on social media trends. So they said if something doesn't have, like, if it was created as a meme or a joke, they're banning that. Fan tokens, so tokens that are influenced, like, or created by the fame of influencers, and NFTs. They said those are the three things. This is the specific wording right here. Another country that is looking at banning crypto is Netherlands. Saw this article the other day. Did it in a video. But the Netherlands, they're not talking about it, but there are a couple of officials who are saying that the Netherlands must ban Bitcoin before it crashes, before we see any negative things happen with it. He said the ultimate collapse of the crypto bubble is inevitable. The Netherlands must ban Bitcoin now to prevent people from losing their fortunes. He said cryptocurrencies are unsuitable as a unit of account and means of payment outside the criminal circuit. This is like what all the Wall Street, the big name, the big money players are saying about Bitcoin. They don't like the energy consumption. They don't like that. They don't like how it's used for criminal activities. Those are the couple things that they're not such big fans of. But it's always been that way. And then eventually, regulation, something comes out and they get more confident in it and they put money in it. But yeah, so that's really it. We're going to wrap up this morning. Normally, we're going to go live from 9 to 10. Make sure to join us tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to talk about couple more stories every morning. We're going to go over 5 to 6 stories. We're going to go over stock market, then crypto, then market open. So make sure to stay with us then. If you are new here, you're just joining, we covered in today's episode, if you want to rewind it, we went from AMC, STEM Inc., cryptocurrency market. Then we went over Elon Musk and Bitcoin. We went over the Bitcoin upgrade called Taproot. We went over Dogecoin, then Cardano. So if you are new here, make sure to rewind it. Start from the beginning. You'll check that out. But I'll keep you guys updated on a couple more stories, and I'll see you in a little bit. I appreciate all of you guys. Hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you a bit later.